Now, Ice Arena manager Keith Burnett suggests that you skate over to his family-owned pick. He says you'll fall in love with the fresh pasta, quaint home decor, and it's located in Fort Lauderdale. It's called Scola Pasta Bistro and Pasta Shop.
Hi, I'm Denise Silvano, and I'm the owner of Scola Pasta Bistro here in Fort Lauderdale. Coming from New Jersey, I knew nothing about Fort Lauderdale, and I had this vision of what I wanted. Scola Pasta is the colander when you shake the pasta. I'm first generation here. My father was from Salerno. We always made homemade pasta, and that's how I started. I did this all really by myself. I wanted to make it, you're coming into my house. I want it to be just like you're going into a little trattoria somewhere in Italy and you feel comfortable here, and that's it. My motto at Scola Pasta is a nice glass of wine, a good dish of pasta, and then you go home. I did my job.
So you talk about how traditional this place is. Explain to me why that is.
Well, first going in there, I like to try to try small places, and it's in an area that you really have to kind of look for unless you live on the Galt Ocean Mile across from the condos. There's a line of condos called Galt Ocean Mile on Oakland Park and A1A, and for years there's been an area of that neighborhood across the street that has different kind of shops and restaurants, and it's really just started to take off. They've really done a good job fixing it up.
When you walked in, Stephanie, what was the atmosphere like?
Very warm and welcoming. We had actually made a reservation for the evening before, and we had to cancel, and they were so accommodating. They were able to take us the next night. They said, you know, welcome. We knew that you changed your reservation. Happy to have you. And it was adorable inside.
Annalise, what did you think when you walked in?
I mean, the same thing. I didn't go at a very busy time, so I felt like it was, you know, we walked in and we had just all the attention on us. I went with one of my friends from school, and so, yeah, we had a really great time, and just, you know, going at a slower time, I feel like we really got that extra attention to us. Yeah. Sure.
All right, Keith, so tell me what you had to eat this last time, because I have a feeling you've been there a couple times.
Yeah, it was fabulous. The octopus was cooked absolutely to perfection. The potatoes, the capers, the sauce that it's in is just really, really tasty.
It sounds fresh with all that lemon and caper and tomato.
It really is. Use the word enjoyable, but it really is, with a glass of white wine, and it's a great way to start off the meal, and they do a great job with it.
It kind of opens up your palate and makes you hungry.
Absolutely.
So then what did you have?
Orecchiette
pasti?
Orecchiette. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for helping me pronounce it.
Okay. Little ears. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It means little tiny ears.
Yeah, it does. It means, I did know that. It was cooked perfectly, the sausage and just the taste.
Do they make pastas fresh, or do you think it's dried pasta?
They make them fresh there every single day. I didn't even find that out until after, like, maybe the third or fourth time I had been there.
Stephanie, how did you do?
My husband and my dining companions, they had the pasta. I actually had the salmon, the grilled salmon. And that was hands down the best salmon I've ever had, ever.
That's a big statement.
It was a really,
Do you know how it came?
The inside was nice and flaky, but the outside had this like crust of spices, and it was just sort of crunchy on the outside and flaky on the inside, and perfect.
And I think it had zucchini noodles.
It did.
Right?
It had the zucchini noodles with it. We actually started off with the grilled
romaine.
Romaine, yes.
I love grilled salads. Yeah.
I have never had that before.
So yummy.
It's always cold. I've never had it warm, and I'm converted.
Tell me about your chopped Italian salad.
I mean, you can taste the difference in vegetables. Like they took the time, you know, picking them out. So
and I love that they have zucchini noodles. I think yours was with shrimp and pesto.
Yeah,
possibly?
exactly. I know. I didn't know that the pasta there was homemade, but next time I'll definitely have to check it out.
Anybody have dessert?
Yes, absolutely. The cannoli.
Yeah.
Did you have the cannoli?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Were they good cannoli?
It's the only time I'll venture out for because I went to the Colombian, I had dessert too. But yeah, the cannolis there are, I mean.
Are they the big ones or the little ones?
They were, they're like medium
Regular
size.
Okay.
yeah, but they're homemade.
Very flavorful.
Yeah,
I think
they're
everything's
amazing.
homemade.
Yeah, everything there is, and that adds to it. But the cannolis are outstanding. They really are.
How are prices?
Very reasonable. I mean, I think that the prices were as expected, not too terrible, but for fresh, homemade dishes, excellent.
Well, Keith, Scola Pasta was your choice. Sum it up for me, please.
For a great Italian restaurant, one of the best in Fort Lauderdale with homemade pasta and great service, I definitely recommend going.
Stephanie?
I agree. I think for homemade pasta, fresh ingredients, it's a perfect date night.
Annalise?
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for attention to detail and people who really take their time to get your order right, I would definitely recommend it.
For a traditional Italian meal, you can make your way to Scola Pasta Bistro and Pasta Shop, located at 3358 Northeast 33rd Street in Fort Lauderdale. They're open Tuesday to Sunday for dinner. Reservations are accepted where the average price of dinner without drinks is about $60.